Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, there is this person who wants very much emotional intelligence of those around her. She blames her close ones of not having enough emotional intelligence to help her. This has been her point all her life, that she cannot confess her sins and be pardoned, because those around her are not capable of that. So, in a certain sense, she is correct because it is really difficult to understand her emotions. She is this very competitive person. That's a heritage of her mother. She competes with just everyone, from her husband to her child to the dog, passing through the neighbor and through everybody. She is trapped in this emotional trap of being competitive all the time. It's a trap. She cannot escape that. And it is tragical because in our society, as in every society around the world, what is valued is the collaborative person and not the competitive one. Everywhere in the world, it works like this. Collaborative people have more status than competitive people everywhere. So when she competes in this manner, it is a tragedy because she will certainly lose. She will be the greater loser. Why? Because society wants us to be collaborative, and she cannot possibly do that. So it is a really real difficult situation. And she is right, because how can we have enough emotional intelligence to understand and help her is very difficult. Because also, as a consequence of all these competitive drives, she has a very bleak side because she starts enjoying the suffering of other people. She enjoys seeing people suffering, perhaps as a solace of having lost all the competitions. At least in her mind, she can see other people suffering, so that the victory of these others are not so great. She loses, but at least people are suffering. Maybe she thinks of that. Anyway, it is a very difficult situation. And when he blames people around her of not having enough emotional intelligence to support her, in a certain way, she is correct. Because it is really difficult to support a person in this condition. However, I am doing my best here to understand what the hell goes on, right? She could follow a path of understanding that the world of Maya, the world of appearances, the world of our status, the world of our successes and failures, this world is not so important. The most important is the God behind. Perhaps it could be like this, but is she able to understand this? Maybe not. And she doesn't want an intellectual conversation. That's something she said all her life. She doesn't want an intellectual conversation. She can only work upon very emotional conversations. That's one of her demands. And I am a very intellectual person, and that makes things more difficult. But perhaps she is right, because it is as if there is a bad spirit inside her that controls her, that drives her to compete all the time. You could see that as a bad spirit inside. And this spirit will not go away upon rational arguments. This spirit is only going away provided she has a deep emotional stress. Perhaps that's the reason she doesn't like intellectual conversations, because she feels like the spirit doesn't go away by way of just intellectual argumentation. She needs perhaps a strong thing, a humiliation. The spirit needs to be humiliated. If the spirit is not humiliated, it is not going away. Maybe that's what she's thinking. Maybe that's what she's thinking. It's very interesting that she projected into me this same feeling. She thought all her life, I wanted to be humiliated. But it's not me. It's the spirit inside her that needs to be humiliated. She's made this projection that I wanted that. I never wanted that. Not at all. It's something of hers. Perhaps that's the only way out, because we can have all possible logical argumentations. This person won't hear us. What does she want? She wants perhaps a very strong emotional message. Perhaps it is the only way that this bad spirit goes away, right? So this is for today in my channel. I hope you continue following me. Very deep conversations here. Bye bye for now.